Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be something a little bit different. Today I want to kind of take you around my home and show you original works of art that I have invested in. So I love original art and having original art made by amazing creatives around me because I find it inspiring. There's something about artists pouring part of themselves into things they make, and especially things that are made by hand, originals, one of a kind. It just feels like I can almost glean inspiration off their items, and it fuels me. I love it. I love it. So I have a bunch of original art that I'm going to take you around and show you a bunch of pieces. Now, today is not about bragging about what I have. Today is really just about uplifting amazing artists and showcasing their work. And I really want to start with an item I just got in the mail. Look at how cute this package is, all decked out. Look at that. I love it. So this piece I have been waiting on. I've actually been waiting on doing this video until I got this piece. So I'm so excited to open this and share with you guys. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. There's a lot of tape on this box. More tape. There's more tape. Look at the side of the box. Oh, this is love. I know I'm gonna love it. Here you go, guys. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh. Okay, she just sent back some stuff that I sent her, so I'm not skipping over anything for you. Look at the beautiful thank you card. Oh my God. Oh, I'll read that later. Oh, okay, so this is my friend Lauries art, and it's called Once Upon a Time, and she does upcycled steampunk vintage. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God. Oh, oh my God. I'm like going to cry. Okay, I'm not gonna cry on camera. This is ridiculous, but I might cry. It's so good. Oh my God. You guys, look at, oh my God. So what this is it is all kinds of trinkets and mementos from my childhood, all kinds of things that I love from my childhood. And Laurie took them all and put them into one piece for me. So instead of them being stashed away in boxes and, you know, here and there shoved somewhere, they're all together for me to look at and love every day in my life. And oh my God, it's just so amazing. I mean, you look here, so this right here is my worry stone, and she made it magnetic. And when you take it off, the heart still is beautiful without it on. And then right here, this piece hangs off this fish hook right here. And this is a piece of the Berlin Wall that my grandmother gave me. And so I wanted to be able to see both sides. And so she made it hang so you could see both sides. And the way she made the Berlin Wall, it really, you know, it looks like the barbed wire that was on the wall. And that just means so much to me because, you know, the tearing down of the Berlin Wall was such an amazing moment for so many people. Walls shouldn't be built, and just having this little piece in my life has always meant so much to me. Gosh, and it has pins that were my father's, some of my favorite jewelry from childhood, my dad's Boy Scout stuff, some of my girls' state stuff, some knickknacks and beautiful pieces that were given to me by exchange students from Japan. Everything on this heart means something to me. And then she put on some other like fancy little just sparkly knickknacks that are extras, but I know exactly which pieces are the ones that are important to me. Earrings that are my grandmother's, concert picks from like a guitar pick from when I sang with Steven Tyler. Just so much, and it means so much to me. Oh my god, you guys, I love it so much. Even the back school, look how cool the back is. I can't even. This is amazing. Oh, goodness. Oh, this brings me so much joy. I cannot wait to put this up. Okay, so we are going to talk about some other art that I own, and we're going to actually start right here with this little pin. This little pin was made by an artist named Eva, and she goes by Critterosity on social media. And if you look at it, it's got a little hidden Mickey. It's so adorable, isn't it? I just love it. And with this outfit, I'm kind of doing a little bit of a Disney bound for fall. This kind of feels like Sally with the stitches on this vintage 80s sweater, and then with the skull and the apple. So I absolutely love Critterosity's work, and she does so much fun stuff on social media, so you should definitely go check her out. Another beautiful handmade accessory I have is this rose with that gorgeous hand-carved, hand-sculpted pumpkin. It's all done by hand, and it's done by Rotten Roses, which is ran by Alana from, well, you might remember her from the TV show Face Off. I love her work. You have to check out Rotten Roses. I wear this year-round, and I adore it. The next amazing item is this custom bag from Eureka Monograms. Oh, I basically cried when I got this. This is from my fellow YouTuber, Heather. Look at that. Look at the time she took to put my logo on these things. It's such a thoughtful thing to send me. I couldn't believe it. I just love this. Now the next item I'm going to show you lives on my bookshelf. It was made by Sarah. Her social media handle is Foolhouse Australia, and it's a hidden piece of art. So this book is actually a secret compartment. She makes these by hand. How great is that, huh? Ugh, just love it. Ugh, it's one of my favorites. It's Alice in Wonderland. And you don't even know it's there. And then if you go a little farther down on my shelf, I have some more original items. But let's talk about this one. This figurine with the cement and the shell, this cute little dish, was handmade by somebody, and I don't know who. I did, however, purchase this from the Crazy Lamp Lady on eBay, and she's also a fellow YouTuber, so I will link her below. She did not make this item, she found it, but she does create content. And she's the reason I have this lovely lady today. This piece is the first piece of artwork you see when you walk into my apartment. It is by an amazing artist named Glenn Arthur. And he's just really well known for the way he draws women's portraits. It's just women's portraits that are like headshots are just his thing. It's what he does. And I'm super lucky to have it. I just love his work. I feel like you can just tell it's his work when you see it online. He's also super well known for adding hummingbirds to his work. I'm really lucky to have this original piece. And right next to Glenn is this gorgeous screen print by Tracie Ching. I love it so, so much. This was a limited run. I believe, I'm actually not sure how many this run was. 125, I guess. Is it not the greatest? This is another artist that I feel like her work is easily recognizable. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. 125 is the edition. You may have seen her work on, oh, I don't know, little places like the New York Times or Time magazine. Her work is incredible, and she's really well known for her style. And the last piece of original art in my dining room is actually by me. So this is a huge paper sculpture, and I mean huge. This thing is like 2 feet by 3.5 feet. I made it for the D23 Expo in 2017. I don't know if you can really see it, but it is dimensional. The entire piece is made out of paper ephemera, and I will link that below. It was really exciting to have this on display in California, and I was given the option by the Disney company to either have this piece be put into the Disney archives or to get it back. And I've had other pieces go into the Disney archives, but I chose to get this one back. In this room, I have a bunch of original art. This piece is by Jon Glass Man Gardner, and I love it so much. It is really special to me. Jon's such an amazing person, and I bought this like one of the last nights I lived in Florida. It was just one of those things where it was like, oh, I can take a little piece of Florida with me wherever I go. I love this so much. It's really heavy. That thing is solid glass, so that's a really heavy piece of art. And then next to it is another artist that I met while living in Florida. This is by an artist called IBTrav on all the socials, all the website, everything. It's always IBTrav. And this piece means so much to me. If you don't recognize it, it's Julia Roberts, and it's from Pretty Woman. It's the scene where she's getting ready to go out. Me and Travis actually went to see Pretty Woman together at a dine-in theater, and this piece just makes me think of him always. And Pretty Woman is one of my favorite movies from growing up. And if you are into horror and pop culture, you need to follow IBTrav. He has such great artwork. And if you've seen the Scooby-Doo artwork where Scooby-Doo is with current horror villains, that's IBTrav. Those have gone really viral, and they're fantastic. You need to check them out. And this next guy, how cute is he? Oh. This guy is by Randall Paints, also an artist that I met in Florida, and I just love this because it's like he has a little broken heart, but he's still ready to love, and he's got a little flower to give to whoever he's gonna love next. This one just means so much to me. I think it's so sweet. And then this painting is by my friend Whitney. I love this so much. Oh, this is so great. She is such an amazing artist. She does so many different things. She's just one of those people that loves different things, from design to animation to painting to baking. She is just unstoppable in that way, and I'll link her Etsy store, Boo Boo Studios, so you can check her work out and see what she's got available. Isn't this just like the greatest picture? I love it. It brings me so much joy. So I have kind of a funny little section in my apartment here, the way the air conditioner unit's in the wall, but I use all the space I can to hang art. So these amazing pieces are by Lexus. I went to college with her. Aren't they beautiful? Just these gorgeous mixed media. Oof, I love the way she uses colors and drawings and paintings and stamps. So you can find her online at Lexisworks. And most of her work is really focused on loving the outdoors and loving going hiking and going in the mountains. So if you love bright colors, inspirational quotes, the mountains, her work is for you. I mean, how beautiful is that, right? And then right next to it is a piece that I absolutely adore. Oh, it's my Mermaid Cat. This work of art brings me so much joy and makes me so happy. Oh goodness. So this work was done by Bruce and Dottie Cook. I couldn't find any information for them online. They don't look to have a website anymore, but I found their work at a festival in Florida, and Bruce said to me, you know, art is supposed to bring a smile to people's faces, and that's what my art does. And boy, does his work ever bring a smile to my face. Absolute joy in a piece of art. It is so amazing. The next original pieces of art I have are on my desk where I work from home. This piece is by Boom Art Studio, and it's a box. It's a silly mixed media box, and I love it so much. I think it's so funny and so humorous. It's an upcycled cigar box, and it's from Boom Art Studio in Orlando, and the artist, he still has his studio there. You can still buy things. He is amazing. He's been running it for 16, 17, gosh, maybe even over 20 years, and he used to be a former circus clown and entertainer, and he is a hoot. I love his work. It just makes me smile. And then if you walk over here, I have two pieces of original art. This one, this calendar, you may say that's just a calendar. That's not an original piece of art. But it is an original piece of art. The wood stand is handmade. And then the cards are made every single year, refreshed to match the wood stand. And this is made by an artist named Brittney Lee. She is best known as a visual development artist for Disney Animation. And I just love this so much. And then I have this awesome box. Isn't that great? Oof, this is another upcycled cigar box, and I just think it's fabulous. If you watch some of my videos on art tips, you might see this guy in the background. This is an original by Tom Whalen. This is a variant of one of his card posters. It actually is double-sided, it's just gorgeous. I will put a picture of the backside next to it. It is amazing, and this was only available at the D23 Expo, and I was able to snag it before it sold out. I seriously just love this screen print. I love it. Hi, Tito Mies. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. As you head down the hall, these originals are by me. They are photo, graphic design, illustration, sewing, beads, all on canvas. I made these when I worked at the Walt Disney Company, and they hung in a conference room for a while. And if we come over here into my hallway, I have a big gallery wall. This piece is a commission from my friend Kaija. Isn't it adorable? I love it so much. This piece is an original by me. It's an upcycle of a vintage frame that I found at the thrift store with a really ugly painting in it, and I added paper art. This is a really cool piece. It's by my friend Jessica, and she does really interesting intuitive art, so you should check that out if you're interested in getting artwork of your spirit guide or a past life. She does that. And then this cute little kitty was actually done by my grandfather, or I should say kitties. Also on this wall is this gorgeous Jack White poster. There's a lot of reflection, so it's kind of hard to show you how amazing it is. But I just love this Jack White poster. And then if you come into my bathroom, I have another Jack White poster. Same artist. Ugh, I just love Matthew Jacobson's work. In my bedroom, there's more original art. This is a beautiful piece by my friend Dae. I met her through her Inktober work she does. If you love octopuses and tentacles, she is your lady. Her work is so great. She's also such an amazing person. And then right here, this is an original piece too. But this is one of the weirdest pieces I own. I have no idea who made it. I'm assuming it is from turn of the century or probably through the 1920s, 1910s maybe. It is a glove box. And somebody drew a little gremlin on what they believed to be an airplane. And it's like the person didn't really know what an airplane was, which is why I'm dating it that early. Also, the little gremlin kind of looks like a little lady, kind of looks like a Gibson girl. So that's why I'm dating it that way. There's also a figurine by me. If you recognize what movie that figurine is, shout out to you. Shout out to my Sleepy Hollow peeps. And then also, this is a card from a subscriber. How beautiful is that? She does woodblock stuff. How neat. Above my headboard, I have this cool mixed media piece I did, the Mother Mary. It is on a wood, I would guess you could call it like a nativity, a vintage nativity Mother Mary that I found in an antique store. And then another original piece I have over here is this beautiful painting of the ocean. I found this at a thrift store. I love it so much. There's the artist signature. I couldn't really find anything about the artist, but the work is really, really good. Now in my bedroom, I have a giant gallery wall. This is where most of my original artwork is, and it's because I just want to see it all the time. This piece right here, it is, if you're a Disney nerd, like, you'll understand what this is. It is a mashup between the Haunted Mansion and the Pirates of the Caribbean. Ugh, it's so cute. It's an original by Katrina Valencia. My next original is right here. It's by Ramon Maiden. He takes vintage ephemera and vintage photos and he draws on them. Amazing, amazing work. This sketch is an original by Handiedan. Her work is so beautiful. She is better known for this type of work. I'm sorry about the glare on this. I don't know if I can do any better though. But this type of work is what she's best known for. Now this piece actually is an artist proof. So you can see right here, it's a proof, 1 of 1. So that I consider original as well. Ugh, I just love her work. It is amazing. I love the pinup, I love the burlesque, I love the intricacy. Oof, so cool. The next original I recently got in an estate sale. I know nothing about this print. I believe it to be a screen print. I can't really make out the artist's name. So I just don't really know all that much about it. But I love it. It's so cute. The next original I found at a thrift store. I just thought it was so adorable. It's just a home hobby piece somebody made, but I love that it says welcome to our home and it's a woman and 2 cats. How perfect is that? That's my home, a woman and 2 cats. This piece is by me. It is mixed media. It's a lot of vintage ephemera and paint. If you get close to it, you can see the different paint. I think I might turn this into maybe a t-shirt or a tote bag. Who knows? Another original by me. This is mixed media, all kinds of vintage ephemera. It's 3-dimensional, as you can see. Paper flowers. I love your spirit is one of the last things my grandmother ever said to me. So this quote means a lot to me. And I just thought it was fun that I made this piece out of just all kinds of leftover scraps and such, because my grandma was all about keeping things and making things out of them later. So I thought that was great. And speaking of my grandmother, that is a card she made me, and the little love cutout my dad did when he was a child. So that's kind of a fun original that involves both my dad and my grandma. This piece is an original from probably around turn of the century. It is watercolor and the artist's name is Irene Furman. Let's see if I can get that to focus. I love this piece. And I love the tramp art frame it's in. Amazing, amazing, amazing. It's got that Gibson girl style. It's really fantastic. And this is kind of a newer piece that I just got this year. It is by Heather Renaux. She is a Minneapolis-based artist. I might be butchering her name. I'm sorry if I am. I love her work. It's always whimsical and fun, and it very often has like a circus kind of theme, and it's very often macabre. I mean, all of that is right up my alley, right? And then speaking of whimsical, I think this is hilarious. This piece is by an artist named Nancy Erickson. And what she did is she took one of those paint by numbers that you find at the thrift store everywhere. She took The Last Supper and she filled it with monsters, classic movie monsters. I just think it's so great. Oh my goodness. The next original piece I have is just a piece of crewel art that I found at a thrift store. So I would assume this was from the 60s or the 70s. And I think my favorite part of all is probably the mistake. It looks like they ran out of the colors for over here, so they used colors from the brightly colored birds. But there's something about that pop of color over there that I actually love. I think it's better with that there. Love that one so much. And then another probably mid-century piece is this one. It doesn't have an artist name on it, unfortunately. I believe it to be an original painting, however. Just looking up close and identifying it, it looks to be an original. It very much has like a biblical theme, and it kind of has like that big-eyed children thing going on, and I think it's adorable. That one I also thrifted. And then the last couple of originals on this wall, this is just a thrifted print that I added my own touch to. I made it a little bit rock and roll, as you can see. Oh, and this piece is so very special to me. This was by an artist that went by the name Love Alison. She passed away very unexpectedly recently, and her work was always amazing. It was pinup, it was funny, it had wit. I'm gonna miss her, and I always think of her when I look at this, and the world is just so much better because her art was in it. And the last original that I have is actually the newest original that I have. So this is a great place to end. I just recently got this piece at an estate sale over the weekend. Is she not gorgeous? So the estate sale was an estate sale of an owner of, well, it was an antique dealer. I don't know if they actually owned a store, but an antique dealer nonetheless. And this was a gorgeous Victorian painting that they had. I only paid $20. And just look at the colors. Now it's signed Stowell. I looked up online. I've seen others by this artist, but nothing this intricate, this beautiful. So I don't really know anything about this artist. And of course they're, you know, they were long gone. This is a very old painting. And that's it, you guys. There's so much more art and so many more things to talk about, but thank you for sticking with me for the tour of my originals. I hope you enjoyed it. That is it, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I didn't make anyone motion sick. I've never filmed anything quite like this before. And I would love to hear about art you guys have in your home. What do you surround yourself with to stay inspired? Also, if you're an artist, what do you do with your works? Do you feel weird having them out and about? Do you not hang them up? I'd love to know. So that's it, guys. If you enjoyed this content, give me a like and a subscribe, and we'll talk to you later. Bye. There's gonna be a lot of me just cutting tape. I'm gonna have to do that and cut, cut, cut.